Top 3 foods to prevent leg cramps in seniors. Strengthen your legs. Waking up in the middle of the night with stabbing leg cramps? Struggling with stiff, weak muscles that make walking feel like a chore? Good news! The right foods can relax your muscles, improve circulation, and stop cramps before they start. In this video, we're revealing 3 science-backed superfoods that help seniors stay cramp-free, rebuild strength, and regain confidence in every step. Stick around, because your legs are about to feel very different.
Food number 1, eggs. Small, simple, and surprisingly powerful for muscle control. You don't need exotic powders or pricey supplements. Sometimes the most powerful fix is sitting right in your fridge. The egg, one of nature's most complete proteins and one of the best foods to fight muscle cramps, especially for seniors. Why? Because leg cramps often start with muscle fatigue, poor nerve signals, or nutrient imbalances. Eggs target all 3. 1. Rebuild muscle fibers. Every time you eat an egg, you're delivering 6 grams of high-quality protein, including all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. That's critical for seniors battling age-related muscle loss, known as sarcopenia. Stronger muscles mean fewer cramps, period.
2. Restore vitamin D. Eggs also contain vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium, the mineral behind smooth muscle contractions. Low D equals twitchy muscles, night cramps, and aching joints. Since many older adults don't get enough sun, adding eggs to your diet can help restore this missing link. 3. Protect nerve signals with B12. Cramps don't always start in your muscles, they start in your nerves. And when vitamin B12 is low, those nerve signals misfire, causing twitching, tingling, or stabbing pain. Eggs deliver a clean, easily absorbed source of B12, plus choline, a nutrient that keeps the protective nerve sheath, myelin, strong. Translation: smoother muscle control and fewer spasms.
How many eggs should seniors eat? Studies show that 6 to 7 eggs per week are safe and beneficial for most seniors. Concerned about cholesterol? You can always mix whole eggs with egg whites, or talk to your doctor if you're managing heart issues. But compared to processed meats, eggs are a cleaner, smarter protein source for your muscles. When to eat them for maximum relief? Eating eggs with dinner or a late snack can help your body repair muscle tissue while you sleep, reducing the risk of nocturnal cramps. Combine with leafy greens or fortified dairy for a vitamin D and calcium boost. Eggs are the hidden muscle medicine seniors overlook. You've probably eaten hundreds of eggs in your lifetime. But what if one of the world's most ordinary foods turned out to be one of the most powerful remedies for leg weakness and cramping in older adults?
Why muscle cramps are often a repair problem, not just a nutrient one. Most people think cramps are about missing minerals, and that's true. But for seniors, there's another issue: cellular damage in the muscle fibers themselves. As you age, your body struggles to repair tiny tears in muscle tissue. These micro tears don't heal properly, which means weaker contractions, increased stiffness, and yes, more cramping. What does this have to do with eggs? Eggs contain a unique protein structure known as ovalbumin, which research shows supports muscle protein synthesis more efficiently than many protein powders on the market, especially in older adults whose digestion and absorption slow down with age. Leucine, the muscle activation switch. Egg whites contain leucine, an amino acid with a unique role. It doesn't just feed muscle, it tells the body to start building muscle. Think of leucine like a light switch. Without it, your body never fully enters the repair mode. One study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed leucine-rich protein like eggs had significantly greater improvements in leg strength than those using lower leucine sources like grains.
Eggs versus protein powders, the digestibility edge. Most protein powders contain isolated nutrients that aren't well tolerated by seniors with digestive issues. Eggs, on the other hand, have what nutrition scientists call a perfect PDCAAS score, meaning their protein is fully digestible and highly absorbable. In real terms, an egg will likely help you build and maintain strength more efficiently than that $60 supplement you saw online, especially when paired with a nutrient-dense breakfast. The Marion story, from Cain to confidence. Marion, age 72, used to rely on her cane by noon every day due to calf tightness and morning leg cramps. She wasn't low on potassium, she was just under-consuming protein, particularly the kind her muscles needed most.
This is your new
Her
breakfast.
doctor recommended
Oh, that's
increasing egg
lovely.
intake, not a shake, not a pill, just 2 eggs each morning with sautéed spinach and a sprinkle of cheese. Within 6 weeks, her cramps dropped by 70%, and she was walking
6 weeks
unaided for the
later.
first time in years.
Cellular
Marion's story
nutrition.
isn't unusual. It's cellular nutrition in action, and it's reproducible.
Yolks versus whites. Don't fear the fat. Still avoiding yolks? Don't. The cholesterol myth surrounding eggs has been debunked in multiple meta-analyses. In fact, choline, found almost exclusively in the yolk, supports acetylcholine production, the exact neurotransmitter that controls muscle movement. No choline equals poor muscle firing, equals cramps. Bottom line, for seniors, eggs aren't just food, they're precision tools for muscular recovery, nerve signaling, and cramp prevention. Before reaching for pills, try the plate. If you're waking up with stabbing cramps or feeling like your legs give out too easily, start with an egg. It's cheap, it's easy, and it might just be the missing link your muscles have been begging for.
Food number 2. Bananas, nature's electrolyte pill for leg cramps. You've probably heard bananas are good for cramps. But here's what no one tells you. They don't just stop cramps, they short-circuit them before they even begin. Potassium, the muscle whisperer. One medium banana delivers 420 milligrams of potassium, and that mineral is non-negotiable for seniors. Without enough potassium, muscles become irritable, overreact to minor signals, and start spasming at random. That's because potassium regulates electrical signals between your nerves and muscles. When levels drop, those signals get scrambled, and that's when the cramp hits. Hydration and electrolyte rebalancing.
Hydration plus
Potassium
electrolyte
isn't
balance.
working alone. Magnesium and natural sugars in bananas support fluid balance and energy delivery, keeping muscles supple, not stiff. And because seniors often lose electrolytes through medications or dehydration, a banana can act like a natural rehydration tool, especially when paired with water or coconut water. Nighttime relief. Ever get hit with cramps just as you're falling asleep? That's often a potassium-magnesium imbalance plus poor circulation. Eating a banana 1 to 2 hours before bed gives your muscles time to absorb the minerals and relax, potentially stopping cramps before they strike. And lastly, B6, the silent protector. Bananas are also rich in vitamin B6, which supports nerve health, muscle recovery, and oxygen delivery. Low B6 levels are linked to muscle pain, stiffness, and nerve dysfunction, all red flags for frequent cramping.
How many bananas should seniors eat? Most people benefit from 1 banana a day. For more frequent cramps, 2 per day can offer additional protection. But if you're diabetic or watching blood sugar, pair with fiber-rich foods like nuts or oats to slow the sugar release. Important: bananas help restore balance, but they don't work in isolation. To feel a difference, you also need to drink enough water and maintain overall electrolyte balance. Bananas are your muscles' emergency rescue line. They're soft, sweet, and easy to peel. But behind that familiar yellow skin is a biological circuit stabilizer that behaves more like a snack. The forgotten role of potassium, nerve threshold reset. Yes, bananas are rich in potassium, but let's go deeper. Potassium doesn't just help muscles, it controls the resting membrane potential of every muscle and nerve cell in your body. In seniors, this threshold becomes unstable, meaning muscles fire too easily even without strong signals. That's what creates those random spasms or seizing calves at night. Bananas help restore this resting threshold, essentially acting like a reset button for overactive muscle nerves. A 2020 study in Neuroscience Letters found that potassium supplementation improved neuromuscular performance in older adults within just 48 hours, and bananas are one of the easiest whole food sources to achieve this naturally.
Fructooligosaccharides, the gut-muscle connection. Bananas contain FOS, a type of prebiotic fiber that feeds good gut bacteria. Why does this matter for your legs? Because poor gut health reduces your body's ability to absorb magnesium, B6, and potassium, three of the core minerals involved in muscle control. This gut-muscle axis is a hidden factor in chronic leg cramps, especially in seniors taking antibiotics or acid blockers. Bananas versus electrolyte powders, better bedtime bioavailability. Most people reach for sports drinks when cramps hit, but here's the problem. Many powders contain sodium and caffeine, which can dehydrate you and spike your heart rate, not ideal before bed. Bananas offer gentle hydration, low glycemic release, and natural magnesium that supports muscle relaxation without overstimulation. In fact, a 2017 study in Nutrients found that athletes who consumed a banana before sleep had fewer nighttime spasms and faster muscle recovery than those who used a commercial electrolyte beverage. Robert's story, from tennis elbow to calf spasms. Robert was 68, and he had been experiencing sudden nighttime leg spasms that left him breathless and sore. He had no idea his heart medication was depleting his potassium levels. After a check-in with his GP, he added one banana with dinner and another sliced into oatmeal in the morning. By the end of week 2, the cramping eased. By week 4, it was gone. Now he calls bananas his yellow painkillers. Bananas versus supplements. The B6 absorption advantage. Bananas naturally contain pyridoxine, the active form of vitamin B6 that supports neurotransmitter production like GABA and serotonin, both essential for nerve relaxation and sleep quality. Unlike synthetic pills, the B6 in bananas is bound to natural enzymes, making it more bioavailable, especially in older adults with slower digestion or malabsorption issues. Even their sugar has a purpose. The simple sugars in bananas, glucose, fructose, and sucrose, refuel muscle glycogen stores gently without causing sharp blood sugar spikes when eaten with a meal. This prevents muscle exhaustion, which is a primary trigger for cramping after walking, climbing stairs, or gardening. Bottom line, if you think bananas are just sugar, think again. They're a biological cramp stabilizer, a gut rebuilder, and a bedtime muscle reset, all in one skin. When your legs seize up or your calves feel like they're about to snap, a banana isn't just a snack, it's a muscle-saving, cramp-fighting mini-miracle, and it works fast.
Food number 3, nuts and seeds. The mineral-rich muscle shields hiding in plain sight. Bananas fix potassium. Eggs build muscle. But when it comes to pure mineral power for your legs, nuts and seeds are the silent warriors. Most seniors don't eat enough of them, and that's a big reason cramps keep coming back. 1. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer. If potassium is the spark plug, magnesium is the brake system. Without enough, your muscles can't relax properly. And that's a direct road to sudden cramping. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds gives you 168 milligrams of magnesium, nearly 40% of your daily needs. 2. Potassium and protein combo. Many nuts also deliver potassium, but with a bonus. They're rich in protein, which helps repair tiny tears in your muscles after daily use. Pistachios, 290 milligrams of potassium. Almonds, around 200 milligrams. Cashews, both potassium and healthy fats. This combo helps rebuild muscle and restore nerve communication. 3. Circulation and inflammation support. Poor circulation is a sneaky cause of nighttime cramps, especially in seniors with heart issues
or limited movement. Nuts like walnuts and flax seeds contain omega-3s and anti-inflammatory compounds that improve blood flow, reduce swelling, and deliver oxygen right where your muscles need it most.
When and how to eat them. Before bed, helps reduce nocturnal cramps. After activity, restores lost electrolytes. With meals, boosts absorption and helps regulate blood sugar. Just one small handful, about 1 ounce daily, is enough. But don't go overboard. They're calorie-dense and salted versions can worsen dehydration. A few watch-outs. Allergies? Go for seeds like pumpkin or chia. High blood pressure? Skip the salted nuts. Sensitive digestion? Stick to dry roasted or raw and chew well. Nuts and seeds are the micronutrient armor your muscles are missing. When leg cramps keep coming back, it's easy to blame hydration or aging, but the real cause might be something much smaller, a microscopic mineral imbalance that's quietly sabotaging your muscles. And that's where nuts and seeds step in, the highest natural source of these critical muscle-regulating compounds. Magnesium, the off switch your muscles desperately need. Every time you move, calcium tells your muscles to contract, but magnesium tells them when to stop. Without enough magnesium, muscles stay on too long, leading to locked-up calves, nighttime spasms, and post-activity stiffness. Nuts and seeds contain a form of organic-bound magnesium, like magnesium citrate and malate, which the body absorbs better than many over-the-counter supplements. A study from the Journal of Aging and Health showed that adults over 60 with higher magnesium intake had 41% fewer reported leg cramps and spasms than those who were deficient. Vitamin E plus selenium, the cramp-fighting antioxidant tag team. Most people don't connect oxidative stress with leg cramps, but they should. When muscles are inflamed or oxidant-starved, waste byproducts build up faster than the body can clear them. This leads to muscle fatigue, micro tears, and sudden spasms. Nuts like Brazil nuts and almonds are loaded with vitamin E and selenium, 2 antioxidants that reduce muscle inflammation, improve circulation in small blood vessels, and support the repair of muscle fiber membranes. It's like giving your muscles anti-rust armor. Nuts versus sports bars, nutrient density without the junk. Many seniors grab protein bars after exercise, but most bars are filled with synthetic vitamins, low-grade oils, and artificial sweeteners. Nuts and seeds provide a balanced macronutrient ratio, healthy fats, fiber, protein, and minerals, in a form the body recognizes and uses immediately. Flax seeds and chia seeds even contain alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that reduces nerve hypersensitivity, helping calm overactive leg muscles at night. Helen's story, from gardening pain to all-day mobility. At 75, Helen used to dread standing up after gardening. Her quads would seize and her calves would cramp up by dinner time. After a consult with her physical therapist, she added a tablespoon of ground flaxseed in her morning oats and a handful of almonds as an afternoon snack. In 3 weeks, her cramps were down by 80%, and she could finally return to her hobby without fear of locking up halfway through.
Timing and synergy. Why nuts work better with meals. Eating nuts with meals helps slow digestion and improve mineral absorption, especially magnesium, which competes with calcium in the body. Paired with eggs or leafy greens, nuts become mineral multipliers, helping your body retain electrolytes, increase muscle glycogen replenishment, and regulate muscle firing patterns post-meal. Bonus tip: soaking seeds boosts bioavailability. Soaking or sprouting seeds like pumpkin or sunflower removes phytates, compounds that block mineral absorption. This makes the magnesium, zinc, and calcium inside even more available to aging muscles. Bottom line, you don't need a medicine cabinet to stop your legs from locking up. Sometimes all it takes is a spoonful of seeds and a smart snack to keep your muscles pain-free, energized, and in control. If cramps, weakness, or stiffness are limiting your movement, a handful of nuts a day can deliver minerals, muscle fuel, and circulation support in one tasty, senior-friendly package. That's our cramp-fighting trifecta: eggs, bananas, and nuts or seeds. Simple, powerful and scientifically backed. Want to squeeze even more relief out of your diet? Let me know. I've got a few surprise foods that didn't make the top 3, but still pack a punch for muscle support.
Quick questions. Which of these cramps have hit you the hardest? Night cramps, post-exercise cramps, or random daytime spasms? Let us know in the comments. You're definitely not alone. Have you ever tried one of these foods before a cramp hit, and did it actually help? I'd love to know what worked, or didn't, for you.
We'll start with some general
We covered the
tests,
top 3,
and then we'll
but what
discuss the
home
results
remedies
at
or
your next
foods
visit.
have you used to stop leg cramps? Drop them below. We might feature yours in a future video. What they're not telling you about muscle cramps. So now you know. Eggs repair, bananas rebalance, nuts and seeds restore. But here's the twist. Even if you eat all 3, you can still wake up with stabbing leg cramps if one critical factor is missing. It's something doctors rarely talk about. And chances are, if you're over 60, it's already affecting you. Want to know what it is and how to fix it fast with one simple 10-second habit? I'll show you in the next video. Bonus. Click here to discover the surprising habit that could stop leg cramps overnight, especially if nothing else is working.